Hello everyone, I'm Rec5,
And I am Sandman99.
and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition with Winterfrost.
Yes, and in the last episode, we nearly got killed by a vampire lord when we were exploring the ice caves that we found out about in Tamara, the vampire's notes.
Yeah, but you narrowly survived thanks to that staff, handy-dandy staff you got there.
I'm not sure what mod this comes from, this Staff of Lesser Daedra, but I know I'm running about 3 different magic overhauls.
Yep.
That add different types of magic items as well as spells. So anyway, Staff of Lesser Daedra. Clanfear are actually pretty powerful Lesser Daedra.
Yeah, really.
And I was lucky to randomly get a couple because it appears it's random what type of Daedra is summoned. Like the first time around it was a scamp. And that didn't last very long against the gargoyle that the vampire lord had summoned. And then I got 2 Clanfears in a row, and they pretty much cleaned house. So, anyway, we've arrived at the college, and we managed to pass Feralda's test after having to jump through a few hoops.
Yeah, you actually had to get yourself able to pass the test.
Yes. And so, as we're looking around here in the courtyard, you'll notice that the courtyard is a little bit
Different?
different. It's decorated a bit. And there's quite a bit of stuff over there and some kind of little kiosk or something over there. But we'll get into that in a bit. I'm running some mods that enhance the College of Winterhold.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here.
Okay, so we're supposed to report to Mirabelle Ervine.
Welcome to the college.
And I was told to come and see you.
Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you
Probably
ready to
not,
begin?
because they probably won't protect me against, like,
Yep.
mean things trying to hurt me.
Or the cold.
I'd love to have a look around.
Wonderful.
Oh, I
Please
think
follow
the
me.
sun
He's
just
going
came
to
up.
wander off.
Yep.
The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
My God.
Everybody's in the way.
Can't anybody use this part of the sidewalk?
Nope, it's all going to be the inner part.
And now, okay, well, you know what? It's time to apply a little bit of creative pushing here. Okay. It's like, yeah, we can only walk on this part right here on the very inside. Right?
That's right.
And everybody going in both directions has to walk on that very inside part.
What a dysfunctional road.
And we have to walk behind Mirabelle Ervine because she's walking.
Ever so slowly.
This is kind of reminds me of TAP Gaming a little bit.
Oh, where he walks everywhere?
Where he walks everywhere, yeah.
Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments.
Okay.
Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly.
Alright, check out my
This is where
room.
you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
Okay.
Well, at least there are doors on the rooms now.
Yeah, well, not only that, but look at how they're decorated too, right? Like there's lots of clutter items, and the beds look different even.
Yeah, it looks like somebody might actually live there.
Yeah. You know, it's not just a bare stone chamber. So are you going out the door here, Mirabelle, or what?
She just had to load her door opening routine.
Actually, you'll be
Yeah,
learning from
okay.
Swift, one of our most esteemed wizards.
Okay. I guess I need not have hurried, though, because she seems to kind of walk at her own pace. See, and you can do lots of flower picking in that bunch of stuff that's right there,
Tolfdir
too,
is
eh?
likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
Okay, let's get this other thing
Please
fired
don't
up,
bother
too.
the Archmage unless it's
Remember we
absolutely
talked to
necessary.
Feralda at the gate
Yep.
about the possibility of learning this sex magic. And she told
Where
us
have
to
you
talk
heard
to
about that?
Mirabelle Ervine. Well, I've heard rumors.
I see. I've no doubt that it actually exists, but I'm not certain what use it would be.
So you know something. See, you could end the amorous romance quest right there, or you could continue on, right?
No more than anyone else, anyway. It's more myth than anything at this point. But I think it's very unique and definitely worth studying.
Okay, what does the college teach about it?
Officially, nothing. It's not something often discussed, as it might be misunderstood by the locals.
Okay, I guess it could cause the
Well,
Nords
yes.
some concern.
This college is a direct influence on the public's impressions of magic and those that use it.
So it's too
If you
dangerous?
believe those sorts of things.
What do you
Well,
think?
it's said to be very powerful. I'd like to know as much as we can about it.
See, okay, so you're open to the study?
Yes. This college is a place to study and practice magic freely.
Well, maybe
Perhaps, but
you'd
let's
study
not
with
jump to any
me.
conclusions. These with delicate experiments. I need someone I can trust to do it with.
Okay, I'm all about being delicate. Yeah, now we're really hitting on her, eh?
Should we
Yep,
consider investing
apparently.
in the matter?
Okay, I think this research requires a hands-on approach.
Well, perhaps it's time for some independent study. I hope you appreciate the opportunity. Are you ready to begin?
Sure.
Wonderful. Please follow me and don't wander off.
But at least she moves now, right? She doesn't, like, hike slowly.
Oh god, imagine if you had to follow her hiking slowly the other way then.
Yeah. Okay, well. Let's go see what happens.
Please don't. If there are any problems, let
So,
me know.
you-
This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours.
Okay, great. So what happens
I'm not really
now?
sure. Are you ready?
Yep, sure.
Very good. It might be dangerous, so we can try and keep this contained. It never hurts to be prepared.
Okay, so a little bit of text there, straight out of some kind of smutty book or something, I guess. And she casts some kind of warding spell, and there you go. See, now it's time to get down to business. So we get a nice black screen, and it says lots of cuddling, fondling, and misbehavior occurred. So now we talk to Mirabelle again.
I'll be fine. I just need a minute to catch my breath. Were you able to learn anything?
Well,
I can't say I have any idea what use that might be. Now, if you'll please focus your attention. What about the magic?
Well, I think I felt some magic.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure, did you?
No. There was lots of pleasure, little magic.
Okay, maybe we need some more research.
Yes, we'll do all the research we need.
Oh god.
Now, back to bed, please.
Okay. Disappointed no magic had manifested, but we'll give it another whirl here. So lots more cuddling, fondling, and misbehavior.
Are you all right? Can you walk? I'm not done yet.
I think you need a break.
I don't know how long we can keep this up.
So what were you expecting to
There
happen?
are no expectations. If the stories are true, it is up to each of us to present ourselves freely. For us to be cooperative. And then we can store an incredible amount of magical power with further interaction.
Wait a minute, you're talking about love, except as if it's math.
What? I don't see the relevance. Let's not assign it importance beyond what we're certain of.
Okay, you're describing the power of love.
Really?
Yeah, you wouldn't happen to be in love, would you?
No, I wouldn't. That is a problem, isn't it?
In the context of this research, yes.
I see. Then we're done here.
Oh, well, wait a minute.
I hope this doesn't become a problem for us. We need to present ourselves publicly as maturely as possible. Forgive me, but I have responsibilities to attend to.
Okay, now it says to speak to Mirabelle after completing the mage quest, hitting the books. So this one's actually a fairly long-term one that you have to revisit every so often.
Yeah, it looks like you'll be coming back to it later on.
Yeah, later on, if we decide to follow the mage college quest line, right? But in the meantime, we can pick up a few things here. We have a spell tome of healing and a petty soul gem and a spell tome of flames, and I think I already know those spells, so basically, though, they don't appear as red until you actually read them.
Yep.
And, oh well, look at that, we got some rolls of paper.
All the more for academic activities,
That's
I'm
right.
sure.
And a skill book there, which is nice, right? And we got some novice robes. I think those are unenchanted ones. And a novice hood that is enchanted, but I'll check later to see if because I'm kind of full. My inventory is kind of full. I need to go back to town and visit the cloud storage chest. Now, these amateur health potions heal 1 point of damage. So they are, in fact, truly amateur health potions. We'll get the dog out of the way. And you can look in everybody else's rooms too, right? And they're all decorated in a similar fashion, although each room is individual.
Yeah.
And I can take this Spell Tome of Sparks, and then that's that same book that I just read. Oh, look, there's another skill book there. So along with the decorating and that kind of thing, you can, if you look, you can find a lot of skill books and minor magical items laying around and stuff like that, right? You know, things that basically before you open the, you walk into this person's room and it's basically a bunch of bare stone walls with a desk and a desk and a bed and a dresser kind of thing, right?
Yep.
I don't even remember what the vanilla college interior looks like anymore because I've been playing with this mod now for quite a while, right? And of course there's like everybody has their own stuff, right? And there's another skill book there, and I've already read that skill book. And if you were in the mood to steal from your classmates, then I guess you could steal all the magical or minor magical items and stuff. And then that's Bolter's room. And he has an unenchanted alteration staff there. what else has he got? He's got a transmute spell.
And then you got to push the dog out of the way
Yeah,
again.
gotta push the dog out of the way again. We'll go and have a look upstairs, too. And you can see that even these, whatever these things are, they're kind of embellished with a little bit of extra lighting and stuff. And, okay, looks like I need to go and do some alchemy here in order to
Lighten your load.
lighten my load, because I'll have to, like, I can sell a bunch of potions and stuff to this guy.
Do you know the spark spell yet, by the way?
Oh, yeah. No, but I do now. There. Okay, and then in here, there's sort of like a little sitting room, and if I needed food, well, then I could stop in here and pick up, you know, nice things like tomato soup and garlic bread. By the way, it works just like a cure disease potion.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And vegetable soup, of course, as well as an assortment of liquor. You know, like...
There you go. That's what we need to cure the diseases of the world. Just start airdropping, mass airdropping garlic bread over the entire globe.
Okay, I must have read that book at one point. As you can see, Niranye there has a few minor items as well as some skill books and that kind of thing too, right? Okay, Lesser Ward, Oak Flesh. But I'm not going to steal because I don't want to get in trouble. Because you can get in trouble for stealing. And then this is the Apprentice Tower Kitchen, I guess. So that's a cooking station there. And then, of course, you've got all kinds of cooking ingredients as well as some cooked foods. These pastry things actually have some special effects too, right?
Nice.
Yeah. And so do these chicken dumplings. They're a nice item if you're a person that eats food.
As opposed to a person who doesn't eat food?
Yeah, and you can even look in these soup dishes, and like if you wanted clam chowder, for example, you could get clam chowder out of there, or beef stew.
Oh, yeah, beef stew. That'd be neat.
Right? So all kinds of useful things. And then this room looks more like what the vanilla college dorm rooms looked like, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of. You know, very, very Spartan and, oof. Well, okay. Grab this and this and this and this. That. You know, very, very cold and very, you know, colorless, right?
Yep.
And we're back to the sitting room again. Oh, look, we haven't opened this door and looked inside Arniel Gain's room yet. Of course, Arniel Gain has... you know, a little bit of
various furniture and
things, right? Lots of clutter items.
Lots of dog in the way.
Yeah, lots of dog in the way. So I guess now we can head back downstairs. Actually, you know what? I'm kind of hungry. Let's go see here if Arniel Gain is still napping.
Remember, F5 is your friend.
Yes, it is.
Close the door behind you first.
Yep, we'll close the door. And then we'll just sneak up on Arniel Gain here and grab a bite to eat. There.
And the dog opened the door.
Yep, the dog opened the door. And he was also in the way. But that's okay, nobody saw me anyway, I'm fine. Now, we just need to find our way back down the stairs again here. And so that's what the Tower of Attainment, I think this tower is called, looks like on the inside, right?
The Tower of People's Sleeping Quarters.
Yeah, pretty much. So now, I'm just going to kind of zoom this out just a little bit, because that's a bit close. Now we can go out here and...
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't
oh,
let
that's you,
anyone tell
yeah.
otherwise.
Yeah. It's funny, she thinks that everybody snubs her because of her magical discipline, but everybody snubs her, I think, because she's kind of irritating person.
Yeah, yeah.
So let's go talk to Tolfdir here.
We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it.
And you'll notice that most of these guys now, if they have a hood that's integral with their outfit, the hood is now invisible because I sort of hacked together a little bit of a mod to make mage hoods invisible.
Okay.
So that I could, like wear a mage hood if I wanted to play a mage character and
yeah.
still be able to see my character's face and that kind of thing, right? That one that Brenelia is wearing, I think that hood is part of her outfit, right?
Yep.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking
Or it might be one that I missed, because there's actually several versions of mage hood too, right?
Possibly, yep.
You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do?
Well, I'm not really sure.
Not going to weigh in either way? I admire your restraint, but there are times when you must make decisions, even without all the facts. Rely on instinct.
We're all pretty new at this, right? Let's just give it a chance. What's the worst that could happen?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration?
Oh, I get to help with the demonstration.
That you do.
I don't know any ward
I
spells.
can teach you a very basic...
So there you go, I got a fear spell for 30 gold pieces, and I got a ward spell for nothing.
Now, if you'll just
Yep.
stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please.
Okay, so I have to go stand over there. So I
And
guess
put
now
your ward spell on.
I'll have to put my ward spell on. Okay.
Anyone else?
Costs quite a bit though. I don't know how long I'll be able to hold this thing up.
Ward spell, and keep it up.
Okay.
Hold still. Excellent work.
You didn't even need to take that long.
This is an
Nope.
excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout.
Yeah, sometimes he can be kind of delayed in it.
You've undertaken a fascinating exploration.
Yeah, sometimes it's like I'm holding the ward, cast the spell already. I'm gonna run out of magic
Yeah,
right
you're like
away.
on your last tick before he does it, right?
Yeah.
And see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
Yeah, Tolfdir is somebody that I think of as being obliviously reckless, right? You know, like he's completely oblivious of any possible danger that might be. So they've got a few things here, like there's a whole bunch of potions that I could loot if I wanted them.
Which you do need some magic potions.
Yeah, I know, but I don't have room to carry them right now. I have to take care of other things. And they also have an interesting feature that was added as part of this mod that I'm running for the College of Winterhold, if I can find it. There it is. You see that statue there?
Yep.
Okay. So, if you... remember the target dummy mod in Oblivion?
Yep.
Well, this is the target dummy mod for magic,
Oh, okay.
right? So I cast this, and it's considered to be a valid
Target for destruction
target.
spells.
And then I go over here, and I place my hand on the Magicka font, and it instantly replenishes my Magicka. So that I can go over here again.
And then you can grind your destruction skill, huh?
And then I can come over here and do that again. How close am I to gaining a destruction level? Okay, gotta do it a few more times yet.
Well, it sure beats summoning something and roasting it over and over.
Well, it's basically the same idea, except that you don't have to go through the summoning step, right?
Yep.
And of course, I'm not really playing a very magic-oriented character here, so I haven't really been working on the Magicka pool or anything like that, right? But it's just interesting. I'm just doing this just to show people how this works. We should be getting fairly close now. Yeah, pretty close.
Getting close.
Pretty close. Probably one more burst here and that'll be enough. I'll probably come here off camera and do this. There, see? Destruction increased to 27.
Yep.
I'll probably come off camera here and do this just to get my destruction skill up to 30 because I have another mod too that allows you to make get sneak attack multipliers when using destruction spells from ambush, right?
Okay.
So if you sneak up behind somebody and hit them with a firebolt or something like that, you get like a 3 times damage multiplier or something kind of similar to shooting somebody with a bow, right?
You could also use that Magicka font there to practice your conjuration. Summon something, use the Magicka font, summon something.
Yeah. Yeah, you could stand here, you could just...
repeatedly summon things.
Just stand right next to this thing and then summon your conjure out there and then turn around and replenish your Magicka, yeah. There's all kinds of... But anyway, it's the middle of the daytime and I should be sleeping.
Yes, especially for someone of your disposition.
Yeah. However, maybe we'll go and we'll have a quick nap here and then we'll get back to it, since I now have a room to have a nap in. Oh yeah, here's another one of Deserter X's mods too. This is actually a heavy armor.
Nice.
That you can build, and it also comes with a staff that does something. I don't know exactly what the staff is required for, but anyway, it's not until later on. You need a fairly high level, I think, of smithing and stuff. You need ebony ingots and that kind of thing in order to be able to make this stuff, right?
Yep.
And if you're playing a pure mage type, then this may not necessarily be, like your I should take that though. It may not necessarily be your cup of tea because you don't get some of the benefits from
the magic trees.
The magic trees if you're wearing any armor, light or heavy. But anyway, now I had a nap and I'm feeling a little better, and so let's go and have a look in the Tower of Countenance, I think it's called now. Right? That's where all the senior mages live, right? So here we go. We open this door, and this is Feralda's room. And as you can see, these are just clutter books, like you can go ahead and read them if you want to, and the guy who made the mod even made some nice little designs and stuff like that, but it has no effect, right?
Yep.
It's just clutter. It's just there to be interesting.
Interactable clutter.
Yeah.
And every now and then a skill book.
Yeah, I might not if I can find one more. Sealed college documents. That sounds important. I'll leave that alone. They'll probably get in trouble. So anyway, as you can see, she's got a selection of scrolls and potions and all that kind of stuff in her room, right? Like the senior mages have more stuff than the junior ones do, right? And of course they have their own kitchen as well. Right? If you search in the drawers, well, you can find various clutter items too, pots and utensils and stuff like that.
Yep.
And I think this is the illusion guy's, what's his name? The illusion guy's name? I can't remember now.
I can't remember either.
But yeah, he's got illusion skill books in his, looks like he's got 2 copies. Nope, there we go. He's got illusion skill books. Drevis, that's what his name is, Drevis. Yeah. So you can, as you can see, you can, improve your magical skills a little bit just by touring around and looking at some of the stuff that these guys have, right?
Yep.
Stupid dog.
And here is...
Aw, she doesn't like dogs.
yeah, nobody likes dogs. They
Aw.
all talk about... I think this is the Conjuration guy's room, right? He's got a black soul gem sitting there in a little stand, and...
I swear to God, man, probably the people who made Skyrim were cat people.
yeah, maybe.
Stupid dog.
Yeah, listen to that. Nobody likes the dog.
Nobody likes the dog. I feel so offended.
Yeah.
Because I'm a dog person.
Yeah, I know. I'm a dog person, too. I like dogs. Always had dogs in the house ever since I was a little kid, right?
Oh, well.
How are you, Travis?
What do you want?
Why should I want anything? Why can't I simply be sociable with my colleagues?
I'm busy right now.
Yeah, nobody wants to talk to her, eh?
Yeah, well, that's okay. She hates dogs anyway, so fuck her.
Yeah.
Mirabelle does a fine job as Master Wizard.
So anyway, we'll go upstairs
There's
here.
always room for improvement.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic,
Stupid
and don't
dog.
let anyone tell you otherwise.
And this is one little mistake, I think. Like, this is what the old beds used to look like.
Yep.
And I think what happened when he made the mod, the author of the college mod, is he forgot to remove this one when he put the new one in, right?
Probably, yep.
Which is kind of odd. Or it might be a conflict with some other mod. Although I don't think so, because...
This could be an unused room, too.
Yeah, because I've disabled the, with the Rigmore Bruma mod, I think. No, or maybe not. A different mod. And yeah, I think that mod still is active, so that could be the result of a mod conflict, why that old bed is still here.
Possibly.
Because with one of the other mods I'm running, you eventually have to consult with a mage from the college, and it's a made-up NPC. It's not one of the existing members of the college, right? But
Yep.
we'll possibly show that off later. And so all of these, I think this is the enchanting guy's room, right? All of these rooms all reflect the personality and magical preference, I guess,
Of the person living there.
of the person living there, right? And then here is the enchanting room, and there's Tolfter's Alembic, which he keeps laying around. And I can actually take all of these little soul gems and things now, and I'm going to grab all those soul gem fragments too.
Yep, you can take Tolfdir's shit.
Well, no, this isn't necessarily Tolfdir's stuff. This is like the...
Oh,
look,
okay.
there's
Yep.
a spell tome there that I can grab. Soul Trap, which I bet I don't have yet. There. I can grab that soul gem. Like in the vanilla version of this room, there were a few soul gems on a shelf that you could grab too if you wanted them, right?
Yep.
But anyway. So we got some novice robes of destruction. Okay, let's destroy the cheapy ones, right? Because we can sell the more expensive ones. How about that? Increased my enchantment a little bit by doing that. And we'll grab those soul gems, and then we'll head into... So they have a little seating area here too, right? It looks like I could take those rolls of paper too. Yeah. What do you think? Maybe I should lighten my load here a little bit.
Oh, this is your plan to lighten your load? Roll a bunch of joints?
Well, yeah.
Are joints lighter than the raw materials?
Yes.
Ah, okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah, see if you look in here, they weigh 0.01, right?
Ah.
And then here is the alchemy table, right? You remember the alchemy room?
Yep, yep.
But of course, there's a lot of additional clutter and
Other things going on?
Other things going on, and you can pick up some of these ingredients here. Wow. Last time I played through here, I was playing with my Breton character.
Yep.
And I actually had to stand on top of the alchemy table in order to see onto the top shelf, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Well, you know what? As a short person in real life, I know how that feels.
Yeah, well, Bretons are not tall, that's for sure. And of course, now I'm carrying too much and I can't carry anymore.
You're gonna have to do your alchemy right here.
Yep. But I'm gonna finish clearing out all these shelves first, and then I'm my alchemy right here, which is what I was kind of planning to do anyway.
Maybe you can manage to make a potion of carry shit while you're at it.
Nah. And you can also look in the bookcases. There aren't really any terribly valuable books in here, but if you're into the lore and like to read the books, which some people do, well...
You can do that.
Yeah, you can do that. Okay. Fortify health, okay.
Invisibility. Look at that, you could make some fortify warmth.
Actually, you can't make fortify warmth, but it's just an effect that was like put in there because when you make resist frost potions, you'll notice that they also include a fortify warmth effect, right?
Okay, I understand.
So these resist frost potions give you the standard damage resistance, but also give you a boost of 60 to your warmth rating for the duration of the potion.
Yep. See, that's what they should have implemented in this game. Carryable sacks. While you're holding a sack in your hands, your carry weight goes up by 100, but you can't attack.
Yeah, there are some mods that add carry weight capacity. Like there are some mods out there that exist to do that. Well, let's see here. We got vampire fangs. Wonder what they only have 3 effects too. Okay, well, guess we'll start doing this thing here. I don't think I have any perks in alchemy yet. I haven't really spent a lot of time and effort at it. Oh, I don't have any perks in alchemy yet.
You're almost journeyman, but you still don't have any perks.
Yeah. That's because I spent all my perks in the archery tree, right?
Yep. Well, that's okay. Your specialization probably makes you a bit more effective in combat, at least.
Well, that was kind of the idea, right? You know, like, it's the same thing as when you're playing one of these games, either this one or Oblivion, where you pour all of your perks into, you know, like your chosen combat style, right?
Yep.
You want to be really, really, really good at one thing.
Really good at killing people, and then, like, mediocre at functional tasks.
Anyway, here we go. Maybe we should pause while I finish doing this alchemy stuff, because some people might find this boring.
Alright.
Okay.
And we're back after a lengthy alchemy session.
Yes, and I'm a little bit over encumbered. I went and I sold like minor magical items that I had enchanted that I could to obnoxious restoration lady.
Yep.
And I can't actually sell anything to that guy, I guess.
Well, you did find out, though, that vampire fangs have restore stamina and fortify health.
Yep. So, we'll see what we can sell to this guy. Of course I can.
Found it all. I was quite sure I was invisible. Or at least transparent.
Okay, well, what do you got for sale? Because I need to unload some stuff here. Okay. So I can sell him my college boots. And I had a few minor items here that I enchanted using some of my lesser value
Soul gems.
soul gems, yeah. Okay, and it looks like that's about all I have to sell. Oh yeah, this. Okay, he's out of money though. Has he got anything interesting to buy? In the way of spell type things. See, if you want to level your illusion really quick, if you can get this spell and if you can have enough magicka to cast it, the first up to about level 50, you advance very quickly in it, right?
Nice.
Just by casting that spell and then waiting for your magicka to regenerate. And so I might buy that spell from him anyway.
Even if you don't use it right now, you can always use it later.
That's right. And it'll help to level my illusion if I decide that I want to. And it looks like I don't have too terribly much else to sell. Okay, oh yeah, I could sell off this novice hood now. Okay. So now I need to go next door and talk to that guy who will buy my potions. Because I actually made so many potions that I have enough room for them all.
Hell, you could read the book that you...
Yep, I can read the book. I just...
Damn it, if only alcohol made you stronger in this game like it does in Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah. Let's see here. Muffle. I can cast that, actually. Okay. Maybe
While
we'll
you're
do that.
walking over there, you might as well do something productive with your time, like muffle your footsteps.
See, that one casting of the spell increased my illusion.
Yep.
And yeah, I mean, while I'm doing that, oh, there he goes too, right? That's the guy I want to talk to.
It's a circle, you might have to cut him off. Use a angle of pursuit.
I have to wait till he's in his quarters anyway, because otherwise he'll tell me to wait until he's in his quarters.
Ah, okay.
You'll notice too that with the survival thing, my stamina bar is at 0. Basically what happens is being over encumbered drains your stamina bar, right? There. So you can level your illusion very quickly.
And you can still push the dog.
For the first, at least for the first little while. I mean, it's a diminishing return thing, so you gain less eventually.
Yeah.
But by then, at least you've gained the ability to cast some more useful
Spells.
Spells like Calm and Fear and things like that, right?
Please don't bother the
give you a bit of
Archmage unless it's
advice.
absolutely necessary.
If you want to work on something that's not officially allowed, don't tell anyone you're doing it. You need something you're not officially supposed to have? You come see me. Tell everyone that I told you.
Smooth says it right in front of the Master Mage.
Got it?
Okay.
Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are
Okay, you
still
need to go to your
some
room
things
so I
that
can
are
talk to you
off-limits.
about buying and selling stuff.
Day-to-day operations are my responsibility, which means if you become a problem, you get sent to me.
All right. Hey, where you going?
There are some All right, let's not meet me in my quarters.
Okay. Well, why don't you go and get in your quarters?
If you ever need something, especially
You could push him out of the chair.
Yeah.
Just bully him into his quarters.
Yeah. Get in your quarters.
I wonder if you could actually just, like, push him towards his quarters or something.
Well, I'm trying.
All right, then.
Everyone in the college just sees you shoving this guy and dragging him down the hall.
Oh, now where are you going? Get up. Don't go there. Okay, well, I guess maybe the stupid dog was in his way. So he couldn't path to his quarters through the dog because, you know, you can't make use of this entire wide walkway. You can only walk on one very narrow path, right? Okay.
As everyone does, apparently.
Yeah, here we go.
I hope you've got some coin. Let's just take a look then.
Okay, so now I have 38 potions of Fortify Magicka, so I can sell all of those, and that takes almost all of his gold in one shot, but at least it puts me below my encumbrance limit again. And then let's see what he's got. As a Grand Soul Gem. Wow, you know, that's one thing about him, though, is he gouges, right? Like, he charges more for everything, you know, spells or soul gems or whatever,
Yeah.
than anybody else. But he is the only merchant in this place that actually will buy anything other than spells and related magical things, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I've got enough
Useless crap to sell him?
useless crap to sell him that I should be able to
Cover your expenses?
cover my expenses, yeah. I sure do have a lot of potions of paralysis. Wow.
You've kind of been hoarding them.
Yeah, well,
I guess they come in handy sometimes.
they come in handy sometimes, but I don't know that I need to carry around like 8 of them. Oh well. I'm a hoarder, what can I say? Okay. Just poison, I don't really need those. Resist Frost, I've got 72 potions of Resist Frost.
I somehow don't think you need 72 of them.
Yeah. There, that takes him right down to 1 gold piece. Let's see what he's got for spells, hey? Okay, this is a good one. And the reason that this is a good one, and I don't even remember which mod adds it, is that they are kind of similar to a ice spike or a firebolt or whatever, but they're silent. And there's a version for each school, right? Well, for each element type, right? Means now we can sell a few more of our potions back to them. So this is one way, I guess, to you know, like gain items as well as make money, right? Like you can okay.
You could sell them that Ice Wraith essence.
Well, I usually keep 1 of each type of these because until I can get to the point where I have 100 resistance against all of the different magical attack types, then I try and do that, right? Okay, so we've at least lightened our load to the point where we can move, and we've gained a few more useful spells.
Hey, you could sell your Flames Tome and your other tome.
Well, I keep those because I'm a pack rat, for one. And for another thing, I am running another mod that allows you to craft magical staffs at the forge.
Okay, yeah.
And one of the ingredients is a spell tome of the appropriate type. We need to take another nap now because we're tired again. We'll take a 2-hour nap. Okay. What do we want to spend our perks on?
Archery again, I would assume?
Well,
unless you've hit the limit on that.
I may have hit the limit on that for now until I gain more. I need 50 to get to there. I could get that, but I don't know.
It doesn't increase your damage output.
It doesn't increase my damage output, and I don't really have any trouble, finding enough arrows anyway.
And that only helps if they're standing still.
Well, it's a good sniper perk, actually.
But you'll have to pick your target patiently.
Yeah, but I don't know that that necessarily is going to apply a lot here.
You could take a look maybe at sneak.
Well, I've got a thing of sneak, and basically in the sneak perk tree what I work toward is getting this, right? So it's a little early to pick spot detection just yet. So what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to spend one on alteration. And that's because in the alteration tree, you have to take wild shrines, but then after that you can get what's called intuitive magic.
Oh, okay.
Which reduces the cost of all novice spells to 0 with the first rank. And then the second rank, which I think you have to have a pretty high level of alteration for, like 80 or something, reduces the cost of apprentice spells as well. So basically, if I can get to that point, then I'd be able to cast a lesser ward at no cost, which is really handy for like when you're fighting dragons and stuff.
Dragon slaying, yep.
Because you can use the ward to block their breath attacks and stuff like that, right?
Yep.
And the same thing when you're encountering Draugr, because Draugr in my game have the ability to shout.
Yep.
I'm running a mod that tinkers with ward spells a little bit too, so that you can block shouts with wards. Right? What are you doing there?
I have many important.
I'd just go use the door right past him.
We'll just
there you go. Shove him into the corner,
shove him out of the way. We don't like him anyway.
Yeah, son of a bitch deserves it.
Yeah. Well, I know I certainly... So I could go and flower pick like crazy through here again, but I've already done a bunch of alchemy here, and I've got a bunch of potions that I can't sell anybody. So we're going to go in here and take another little tour around, because we haven't actually gone upstairs yet.
Yeah, to the Arcanium.
And I know this is a lot of just touring around and looking at things and stuff like that, nothing terribly exciting, but this is, like a really nice mod. It's listed in our mod list.
Yeah, and it really fleshes out the college.
And as you can see, look at the lobby here, even in the Arcanium, right?
Yep.
And like it has enchanting tables. He added a couple of extra ones. He's got a whole bunch of alchemy labs. There's some more skill books here, right? Although you can't take them because taking them is stealing. I must have read the Herbalist Guide to Skyrim already. And I did one thing to modify this mod a little bit, and that's where I added this staff enchanting table. So it was kind of tough to shoehorn it in here, but I did that.
Oh, it looks like it fits, though.
Yeah. And I also repositioned this because where it was positioned earlier, I think it was, I can't even remember where it was now, but it was less efficient. I was looking in the creation kit actually at where people stand and where they walk and stuff like that. And where it was positioned wasn't really ideal for that.
People were getting stuck on the enchanting table, were they?
Yeah. And check out the Arcanium, right? Like there's a lot of stuff added to this. And more skill books. As well as clutter items that you're not allowed to steal. Like they sort of decorated up the librarian's kiosk here a little bit. And then, like I'm not sure what Urag's private collection is, but you can look in all the bookcases, of course, just like before.
Yep.
But they also have these little shelves. And in these little shelves, you see I can say study illusion.
Oh, yep.
Or study restoration. This is actually a station where you can make scrolls if you have the right crafting materials. Believe it or not. You can actually make magical scrolls.
Yep.
And then here, I'm not really too sure if this is a crafting station as well, or if this is just a... Oh, okay. Recycle ruined books. I'm not sure what you can recycle ruined books out of.
Well, maybe you'll have to collect some ruined books to...
Yeah, I've never really collected ruined books before. So, anyway, so we got study destruction. So we're going to study destruction. It says in really tiny letters there that something good happens with destruction. And if we look under our magical stuff here, we have destruction studies learning. And so your destruction skill levels 20% quicker for 11 hours.
Nice.
Okay. So you'd have to come back here and restudy that again when the effect runs out. And of course, if you choose a different one, well, then it'll overwrite the one that you'd already done, right?
Yep.
I don't think I've ever read that book, Vestiges in Blood. And then in here is another area where you can study things. And what these do, though, is they actually make your spells a little bit more powerful.
Oh, okay.
So if I go study alteration, right, again it says alteration studies have been added to your active effects. And if I look under active effects, it's only like 4 hours duration.
Yeah.
But my alteration spells are now 10% stronger, right? So there's a few things like that. Wow, they got floating books in here as well. Floating candles, right? Very Harry Potter-esque kind of thing.
Yep.
So as you can see, the college has gotten quite a facelift. And I like it. It looks good.
It does,
And
yes.
it gives you interesting things to do, and it actually gives you a little bit more things that you can do with the college.
Well, it adds a lot more atmosphere too, right?
Yep.
Like,
yeah, rather than just having a bunch of big empty rooms with stone walls, right?
Yep.
You know. Anyway, I'm going to head back to town because I'm going to have to drop off a bunch of stuff here, and in a couple of hours the shopkeeper will open, and then I can unload a bunch more of my potions and things.
You're the potion seller.
I'm the potion seller, yeah. And you know what? I'm going to have to eventually get the Astral Merchant spell.
Just so you can sell more shit?
Just so I can sell more stuff. What it is it's basically a merchant that you can open anywhere.
Yep.
Oh, I know what I was going to do before I go, though. I'm going to see if I can catch somebody else sleeping.
Ah, for lunchtime.
Well, breakfast, I guess, because it's 6 in the morning now, right? So we'll go back in here and see if we can find somebody who's, well, none of the apprentices are in their beds. Oh, yeah, right, because they all went to Sarthal, right? Okay, well, let's see if we can find some. There we go.
F5 is your friend.
Yep, you betcha. I can't remember if I've already... Okay, well. There. I guess I was on the wrong side of the bed.
The game decided.
Yep. Okay, well, anyway, now I'm good. I'm fed. And we can head into town. Out into the harmful rays of the sun. Always turn the wrong way. I don't know why. So you can see too, they fixed that hole in the bridge. Like this mod, it fixed that hole in the bridge. Remember, like, you used to have to be very careful when coming across the bridge in case you fell through that hole.
Yeah, because the bridge was totally falling apart.
Yeah. So that mod kind of fixed the hole in the bridge too. Very nice. Well, anyway, I guess if I have any... Look at that, the guards don't like dogs either. I'm going to put all this stuff back in here.
You know, there'd be no guards in my game. They would just magically all go missing.
Uh-huh. Because you don't like it when they call down your dog?
That's right.
Okay, I'm going to have a look in my ingredients here and see if I have... Okay, I've got a garnet.
The guards would all be permanently relocated.
Oh, I don't have enough corundum ingots. And there's no smith in town. Oh, and I forgot to do the soul gem fragment thing, too. But that's okay, we'll put that and that. Only got 2 corundum ingots. Okay. I was hoping to make a staff, but I don't have enough materials to make a staff. Okay, well, we can put that amethyst away. What else do we got here? Not using a crossbow right now. See, what I found is that crossbows are really good one-shot sniper weapons, but they suck in combat, right?
Yep.
Because their reload rate is so slow. But if you want to hit something really hard so that it hopefully doesn't get back up, well then...
use a crossbow.
Use a crossbow. Looks like I can put a lot of this stuff in here too. And it looks like that's about it for now. Yeah, that's why I'm carrying around so much weight too, right? Because the bedroll weighs, the tent is heavy, the firewood is heavy, right? Now, still not time for the store to open yet. Maybe we'll go in here and hang around in the frozen hearth for a couple of hours.
Come on in. Let me know if you need
Well, it can't hurt to warm up a little.
Well, as a vampire, you don't want to wait outside either, because bad things can happen to you, right? And all I wanted to do was basically just wait a couple of hours to, you know, for I think her name's Berna there, to open her shop, right? Because then we can go in here and we can sell a bunch of potions, and then what we can't sell, I guess we can put in the cloud storage chest.
Necessary so we can get by. Have to, since I can't count on my brother for any...
Okay, well, let's get into this.
I'm sure you've noticed that Winterhold isn't exactly overflowing with people. So I'll sell whatever I can. If it's worth putting a price on, you can bet I'll do it. I've been burned a few times, made a few bad deals, but mostly I come out on top.
Okay. Said something about a bad deal.
I shouldn't have believed the story. And
this is kind of roundabout, but I think what you can do here is you can buy a dragon claw from her that allows you access into one of the Draugr ruins, right? But if you were to go to Ingol Barrow ahead of time, well, I don't think you'd be able to get in, right? Without coming to see her first.
I'm not setting foot in some ancient tomb filled with who knows what.
Okay.
I don't even care anymore. You want to check it out? Fine. I'll sell you the thing for 50 gold, and then it's your problem.
It sounds like a deal.
Fine, here you go. You get killed on account of this thing, it's not my fault. Got it? But I suppose if it does actually turn out to be worth something, let me know, will you?
Okay, now what do you got for sale? Because I need to unload my potions.
You gotta pawn some of this stuff.
Yeah. Okay, I think we've already been up the list here a bit. Yeah. Okay, don't need that. Those are pretty good. I'm going to keep both of those. Okay. Well, I have quite a few of those, so let me go. Okay. Those ones restore health. That one does not. Look at that. I finally have unloaded all of the potions that I was carrying around that I wanted to get rid of.
You also had that novice hood to sell, didn't you?
No, I think I sold that already.
Ah.
Yeah, it's gone. I sold it. Okay.
All your shopkeeping has been done for the day.
All my shopkeeping has been done for the day. Now, how long did that take anyway?
We're about 6 minutes past the hour.
Okay. Well, hopefully we're not boring people too much with all of this touring and stuff like that, but
it's a very interesting overhaul for the college, though.
Yes, it is. It's really good. It definitely made the college a much more interesting place.
A much more college-like place.
Yeah, exactly. It's not just a cold, empty fortress where a bunch of mages hang out, right? Now, if I can just remember... Oh, yeah, I know what I was going to do. I was going to demonstrate one more thing that was added. Why you keep soul gem shards.
Oh?
Yes, because soul gem shards... I'm not sure what they were for in the vanilla game. I used to find them all the time. But if you go to this station here, you can create soul gem shards out of soul gem fragments or out of other soul gems. So you can break down smaller soul gems and then make them into bigger ones.
Yep.
Or you can actually just make soul gem shards, right, out of soul gem fragments, and then when you get enough soul gem shards of it, then you can make a soul gem.
Yeah.
Right? So we'll keep making soul gem shards out of our soul gem fragments.
As you make more, you unlock more higher level soul gems.
Okay. Yeah. There, see, now I can make a grand soul gem out of 10 soul gem shards.
Yep.
Or I could make 10 soul gem shards from a grand soul gem.
If you wanted to redistribute things, yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I've got a couple more I can make there. Those are soul gem fragments as well. They're soul gem fragments. Okay. I still got a whole bunch of soul gem fragments yet that I can make even more.
Stupid.
You have to be careful though, because sometimes you notice that it switches items around in the list.
Yep.
And you could end up doing something accidentally that you didn't want to do, right? A couple more fragments here. Okay, so that one's soul gem, soul gem. Okay, more fragment. I must have been collecting these things for a while, hey?
Well, you found a lot of them in the various vampire layers and things that you were exploring.
Yeah, that's right. Wow, look at that. Okay, so now I can make another
two grand soul gems.
And another grand soul gem. And now it looks like all I can do is make soul gem shards again. I don't have enough shards left to make.
I'm busy right now, Colette.
But anyway, that's what you can do with soul gem fragments when you find them, right?
Yep.
Okay, and now let's have a look here. I could possibly enchant another item, because I've got a few items in my possession that have not been enchanted yet. So my fur shoes haven't been enchanted, and neither of my bracers. And I do have this piece of jewelry here too, although it looks a little strange when you equip it.
They say knowledge is its own reward.
Well, what can you put on these things?
Well, on boots,
Illusion really is the least
you can put resist frost or protection. In this particular case, I thought I'd probably put more armor on.
Sure.
Because it gives me... I'm to the point now where I can get 51 points.
Oh, no.
Wow, hey? And bracers, I can also do protection. I could do Fortify Magicka on bracers too, but I'm not really good enough at enchanting to really get much bang for that particular thing, right?
Yeah, I'd just go with the protection.
Well, look, I got a Grand Soul gem with a Grand Soul in it too.
It looks like you'll be able to pretty easily hit the armor cap this way.
Yeah, and then I've got these piercing simple top gold red. Okay. And again, I've got a bit of a selection of things that I could choose. I think I'm going to go with armor protection as well. And I'm out of items now. And I think I'm out of body slots as well. Right? Because there's only so many things I think that you can actually do. I've already got a ring on my right hand and a ring on my left hand.
Well, your armor class is sky high now, though.
Yeah, well, I haven't equipped this stuff yet. But anyway, we'll equip this. And we'll just mark those. So now I've got an armor rating of 559. Okay?
Pretty damn good.
And what those piercings are, actually, is they're... you know, like basically a nipple piercing, which is why you got the red jewels sticking out through the bikini top there.
Oh, see, I never noticed that.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have them equipped before because I didn't have an enchantment on them anyway, right?
Ah.
And don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
So, anyway.
It's just a jeweled bikini top, that's all.
That's right. And I think, yeah, I can't use the navel piercing because it and the sunglasses occupy the same slot, right?
Yep.
So, you know, like I'm basically out of armor slot or body slots now to equip things on, right? Because I think I've got armor, bracers, shoes, helmet. I got the earring. I got a ring. I got the face piercing. I got another ring, glasses. Oh, you know what I can do? I don't have a necklace.
Well, there you go.
Okay. I don't think I have any more Grand Soul. Oh, I do have one more. So if I were to make a necklace, I could come back and enchant that as well.
And then you'd be at 609 armor.
Yep.
Plus
anyway,
whatever you have with a shield.
But anyway, I think that maybe we'll just do that off camera because I'm sure that people have seen more than enough of this kind of thing now.
Stupid dog.
All right.
And we'll pick it up in the next episode. I think what we'll do probably next time around is we'll go and explore Sarthal.
All right.
Because that sounds like it would be fun.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. So until then,
I'm RecV5.
And I am Sandman99.
Have a good one.